Hello, my name's Steve Cantu. I'm the owner of Peace River Bees and the president of Cantu Apiaries. And our plan is to come to you on a regular basis and introduce you into the beekeeping industry, especially the commercial end of it, and to understand the honeybees and beekeeping inside now. All right, well, come on and load up, and we'll go on back down to the bee barn and show you around a little bit. All right. Well, what we're doing out here today, we're pulling honey today. So some of the pepper honey come out of the coast this year. They made a little bit of honey. What we're doing, we're going to pull the honey, putting the honey over on pallets, and then we're taking those to the extracting room. But what we do, we have what we call a fume board. I can show you one. He's holding one up right there, Lewis is. And what that does, we have a chemical that we put inside that to run the bees out. It smells real bad. You put it on the box of honey, it runs all the bees out of that box of honey down to the next box. And then you pull that box off, put it on a pallet, and you'll do that till you get the pallet filled up with honey. And then we take it over, put the canvas over it, and get ready to load it all up when we're finishing up here. Hey, well, come on over and we'll get a little bit closer, and I'll show you what I was talking about on the fume boards and all, on pulling this honey. Leave it like it is until it takes more honey off the rest of them and go from there. Yeah, what we got here is that he's going to take this canvas and put it on top of this honey right here. We've got about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 24 of these supers, honey supers, full of honey. And what we're going to do, we're just going to cover it up, keep it from the bees robbing on it until we get ready to load the truck and get out of here. So it's just a precaution that we do to keep them from robbing and start getting mean in the yards. You know, so it's a must, really. All we're doing right now, we're checking these out to see if they can be split, and if they can't, we're making sure that they're queen right, and make sure they got a good queen in them. And then we're going to put a inside feeder in them, which is this right here. Holds about 2 gallons of feed. And we're going to put that in for the winter and take the honey out of here.
Now this one's queen right. Got a good laying queen in it, good pattern of brood and eggs in it. So we're good to go. Put a feeder in it. We'll come back and medicate it and spray it here in a few minutes. So it's a good hive. Should make it through the winter.
Yeah, now see, here's some of the drones right here. You can see this drone. This is a male. This is a male bee right there. That's the drone. That's the only thing he does. Whenever it's time for a mating for the queen, there will be 9 or 10 drones that will mate to her, and that's pretty much all they do. All these others these are the workers, and what a difference in the size of them. You know, you can see how small this one is, and that's a worker, and that's an unfertilized female right there. The queen's only fertilized when there is. So it's a big difference in the now this right here, this is pretty cool too. You see how these cells protrude out? Okay, that is a drone. That's drone. For all the gals out there, the workers are all females, so a lot of gals get a kick out of that. Say, yeah, I know, that's the way it is in real life. Now, this right here, this is the pollen. You can see it. See how it is? That's 50% of their diet right there. The other is honey. So they get all their vitamins and minerals and enzymes and all from this. Yeah, there she is right there. She's kind of a dark looking queen for sure. But she's checking out the cells, see what's clean, what's not. She's going to lay in them. She looks like she's a pretty young queen. And all these here that you see, these are all workers. There's a K-wing one right there, see it? See how K-wing makes their wings into a K, like a K. That's why we call them that. That one right there never will be able to fly. But okay, well, there's a drone right there. That's the male. You can see the difference in the size of the females, the workers, and the drones here. This drone is the male. They kicked most of them out. We had a hard time even finding one. But you can see the brood here also. And then it's pretty good here. We've got honey that's capped right here. That's all pure raw honey right there with some wax in it. Then, like I say, here you can see all the pollen also right there. There's some of it right there. They pack it down in these cells to store it for later use. But that's their 100% of their diet right there. All this brood in here, it's going to be pretty close to hatching here pretty soon. They're already going down in the cells, the ones that's just hatched out, and cleaning them up for her to lay in. Alright, well, we're here today. I'm going to show you, this right here is the what we call the brood nest. It's a box. This is called a 10-frame brood nest, and we use it to put the bees in. What I'm going to show you today is what they start with. And this is the foundation right here that the bees will start with before they start drawing it out. This kind of gives you an idea of them starting to draw it out. Here's the foundation. Here's how they start drawing it. You see it's just small. And the bees will do this while they're in the box, in this box, in the brood nest, or up above it. A finished product is this. You'll have a full frame of drawn comb is what we call it. This is the foundation, this is the frame, and this is the comb. And this is what they'll put the honey or the pollen. Why don't you just come a little bit closer here and you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, this is the finished product right here, and where you can see it's six-sided, and the bees will do this, make the wax, draw it all out from their wax glands, but it takes honey to make the wax. So it's pretty